Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Chicago Cubs. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team at home runs and runs batted in. Trey Turner, always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
Just about ready to go, and on the hill for the Cubs, Michael Kopech. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he went the distance last time, came away with the W, and we'll see if he can continue that trend in this one.
Ready to go? Harold Ramirez
Leading
at the dish.
For Tampa Bay, the first baseman, Harold Ramirez.
And a pitch. On the ground to third. Gordon. On to first. One up, one down.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Josh Lowe.
So digging in, Josh Lowe.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swings through that.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And the righty deals. Bounce to the right side. To first. And a couple of quick outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Wander Franco.
Wander Franco in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. And on the mound today, Drew Rasmussen. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
And here it comes. Trey Turner leading things off and takes a strike. And misses inside. Saying he's not just one of the fastest guys in the game, but also Trey Turner. How about those slides? Pretty cool looking.
Yeah, a natural slip and slide out there on the field. And one thing that speaks to me is that he doesn't decelerate a whole lot when he's in top speed going into that slide, because he goes through the bag and can end up on his feet all in one motion.
On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Ellie De La Cruz.
Now the left fielder, Ellie De La Cruz. First offering misses the mark.
Ball.
One down, base is empty.
Ball.
Swings and misses. And that is strike two. Kicks and deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two now. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now the right fielder, Joey Meneses. In there for strike 1. De La Cruz at first, 1 gone. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And that one pulled foul. Oh, 2 now. Runner goes again. Swing and a bouncer. Zips it across. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Ryan Reynolds here. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Runner at second, 2 down. And that's through there for a strike.
1-1.
Two outs. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. At the belt and fires. 3-2 now.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Two outs and one in scoring position. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Three and two now. Got it. Out number 3. Cubs leave one. We played an inning. No score. Here at Wrigley Field, and now it's Brandon Lau.
Second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Kopech back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And ball one.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. Next offering in the dirt, and it's 2-1. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently. First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that's ball 4.
Runner, take your base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the left
and stepping in for the Rays, Nico Holsizer. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. Rolled over to third. Fires across the diamond. There to beat him by an eyelash. And now the catcher comes up to him. Christian Bethancourt. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
That one missed.
1-0.
And he deals. And there's a strike. Second inning here, no score. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. One, two now. And now 2-2. Runner leads away at second.
Full count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
One down, and now it's Jose Siri. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Loud at second. Bethencourt over at first with one away. Pitch misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Isaac Paredes up next. Here's a 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Isaac Paredes now.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
There's a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
One out, base is full. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 1-2. This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. On the board first. It's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Mason Auer. There's a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
That's in there. And the count is 0-2.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Kicks and fires. And that one a little bit high.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Here's a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
2-2.
Righty to the plate. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Rays 1 and the Cubs nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Eloy Jimenez.
The designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
The right-hander back to work. That's in there, and it's 0-1. The pitch comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And the pitch. And now 1-2. And a 1-2. In the air out towards right center. Series sizing it up. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down.
Batting sixth, the shortstop,
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Next pitch is outside, and 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Bo Bichette blasts one out. And it ties it up. It's 1-1.
Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Nick Gordon, the next Cub to hit. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. In there, and it's 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals, and strike two.
0-2.
Here comes a pitch. Ball one there.
1-2.
Good eye right there. The 2-2. Good eye right there.
Counted full.
The pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Franco on to first. 2 down.
Batting 8, the first baseman, Ross Macias.
So up now for Chicago, Ross Macias. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And he takes a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. All even at 1 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. New inning getting started. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Harold Ramirez. Ramirez measures 5 feet 10 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That's to third. Sends it to first, and a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Josh.
On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton, and now the DH, Josh Lowe. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one's in there, 0-1.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The punch out there, 2 gone.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Wander Franco. He's 0 for 1. In there for strike 1. Franco, 22 years old. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. The wind of the pitch. And it's fouled away. The wind to kick the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Tied up here in the early going. Next offering is fouled back. Righty delivers. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. That just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
He goes down looking. Rays held in check here. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Jack Groshans. And a pitch. Called strike right there.
0-1.
And the righty deals.
Ball, that's low.
That's through there for a strike.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Boots it. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Now that's second baseman.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Trey Turner. And the slider just misses. Turner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he won the Silver Slugger at his position in the National League last year. The 1-0. You know, people may not remember about Trey Turner. He was actually drafted in the first round out of NC State by the Padres. Made his debut in 2015 with the Nationals. Won it all with Washington in 2019. He's been an all-star multiple times. And, of course, he's won a batting title. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
De La Cruz stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And the right-hander deals. And there's a ball. And that's outside.
Ball.
The pitch. Outside.
3-1.
Joey Meneses on deck for the Cubs. The 3-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
And here it comes. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a pitch. Struck him out looking. Cubs are down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Brandon Lau. Kopech back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Lau checks his swing, appeal to third, and yes, he offered at it. The 0-2. Way inside, gets out of the way. Goes down looking.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze it.
And there's a foul ball. They say it went.
No ball. 2 strikes.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And now Christian Bethancourt. He reached on a walk his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Here's a strike at the knees.
1-1.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Tapped out in front of the plate. Fires to first on the run. Third out. Down in order go the Rays. Still tied 1-1. And welcome back. Now it's the right fielder, Joey Meneses.
The right fielder, Joey Meneses.
The pitch. And ball one to the right fielder. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Siri going back some more, and out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 10 on the year. And they jump out front. It's 2-1.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Brian Reynolds. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Kicks and deals. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Started to go after it. Now we'll look down to third. Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up. Eloy Jimenez now. Flied out his first time. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And he deals. And a strike in there. Kicks and fires. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The pitch. And ball 1.
That's down.
And a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. And that's a little high. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Bichette stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
Oh, and 1 now. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here's the third baseman, Nick Gordon. Grounded out his first time. Here's the strike. Left-hand batter waits. This to third. They get the force out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Cubs get one on the solo shot, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. All set for the start of the inning. Now, Jose Siri.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish. This guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And a foul ball. Right-hander kick steals. Way out front for strike 2.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Next one is off the plate. Ball 3. Isaac Paredes waits on deck. Three-two now. And there's ball 4.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Righty to the plate. High fly ball down the left field line. De La Cruz settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out.
The right fielder, number 1, Mason Auer.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Mason Auer. His first at-bat was a strikeout.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Now one missed.
1-2.
The Rays still looking for their first hit in this one. Next pitch just misses. 2-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. On the ground, Bichette on the run sends it over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So up now for Chicago, Ross Macias. And the right-hander back to work. And a good eye there. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Yonny Chirinos, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Eflin getting loose as well. Next one is off the plate. Ball 2.
Balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
Bounced out to short. Fires over to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
The batter, the catcher, Jax Groshans.
And here's the catcher, Jax Groshans. Grounded out his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 7, second baseman,
Trey Turner now.
Turner.
Singy, how about this? From 2019 through 2022, Trey Turner had a higher slugging percentage than Carlos Correa, Corey Seager, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Ronald Acuna. And that's in there for strike 1. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one finds its way through. And that extends the inning.
The left fielder, number
And up
44,
next for Chicago, Elly De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
Pitch out, but no action. Turner off of first with 2 away. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The pitch. There's the strike. Turner runs. That one fouled off. 2-2. Runner goes again. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Here comes a pitch. Runner on the move again. Ripped on a line to center. Siri makes the catch, inning over. One left for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back. Top of the 6th inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Harold Ramirez. The line to kick the pitch. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Got him swinging for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
And now Josh Lowe. First pitch just misses. Lowe measures 6 feet 4 inches, 25 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. The wind of the pitch. Popped up. Turner makes the grab. 2 down.
You know, Blue, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
Franco stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The Rays yet to pick up a hit here. Foul ball. Next pitch in the dirt. Now 2-2.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
2-2 now. This one high in the air to left center. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Lau at the plate. His righty-lefty splits there. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Go with the tying run at first base. He's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
At the belt and fires. And that one wrapped foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. One hit, one left. Part of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Cubs 2, the Rays 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Yonny Chirinos.
Number 72.
He last pitched 2 days ago. And now the right fielder, Joey Meneses. He's already homered here in this one. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
You know, these Cubs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Reynolds at the plate now. That's ball 1. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Jalen Beeks warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Thompson warming up as well. Righty delivers. That clips the corner. Ball to strike. Foul ball there. The 1-2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Jimenez in the box now. No balls and a strike. And the 0-1. And downstairs. The 1-1. That one ripped. That's back there. Into the bleachers and gone. Eloy Jimenez leaves the yard. His 14th of the year. It's 3-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. That pitch looked like the splitter, but normally doesn't stay that high in the zone. The bottom falls out, at least to bring it around belt level, but that one just stayed up, and with that kind of velocity, it's going to get hit really hard, as it did right there.
2 outs, nobody on. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Bo Bichette, second-round pick, 2016, and a kid who comes from pretty good baseball family. His dad, Dante, played for California, Milwaukee, Colorado, Cincinnati, and Boston over 14 big league seasons, and Dante could swing it.
Yeah, and you just get the sense in watching Bo that this guy, all he wants to do is win. A gamer,
1-1.
goes hard, and wants to lead that ball club to a championship.
And a pitch.
Ball.
Swings through that one.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Right-handed reliever. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2 on the way.
Ball. Full count.
Out to short. Franco whips it to first. Play made. That ends the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the top of the seventh. Here's the left fielder, Nico Holsizer.
Nico Holsizer.
Kopech back to work. That's a strike.
Well, these Rays just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Bethancourt in now, takes ball one off the plate.
1-0.
The wind of the pitch. And now 2-0.
That's it.
And a swing and a miss.
2-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And now it's heated up.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Full count.
That misses the zone. 3-2 now.
Just could not get in sync and even guess right. When you talk about guessing in the game, it's really anticipation and sort of going with what the highest probability pitch, velocity, location at that point of the at-bat is. Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Siri in the box, lays off for ball 1.
1-0.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Michael Kopech departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Erasmo Ramirez gets the ball now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And the right-hander deals. And that one missing low. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Kyle Finnegan throwing and getting ready for David Ross. Harvey getting cranked up as well. Bethancourt, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Misses inside. 3 balls, no strikes. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
3-0 down. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a foul straight back.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Payoff pitch. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And now Isaac Paredes clips the corner. That's strike 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And fouled off. 1 down, runners at second and third. The 0-2. In the air, right field. And that is a foul ball. The pitch. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. And he grabs it, foul. Next offering is fouled back. Second and third here, 1 away. And the pitch. Right side, hard hit. But they cut it to 1 as the run comes in. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Stepping in, Mason Hour. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Now 1-1. Here's a 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Inside corner for a strike. And now 2-2.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Next pitch is downstairs. Harold Ramirez to bat next. Got him. Good job at damage control right there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Bottom of the 7th. So up now for Chicago, Nick Gordon.
The third baseman, Nick Gordon.
The right-hander back to work. And there's the strike. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. And the righty deals. Smoked on the ground a second. Slings to first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, first baseman, Ross.
And now the first baseman, Ross Macias. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. And a foul ball. And here it comes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-2. Kicks and deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And that's outside.
2-2.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And now it's filled up.
You got a full count.
And the pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Groshans lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. The 1-1. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Just outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. The kick, the 3-2. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
That one fouled off. Hit hard on the ground to short. That's the third out. Cubs leave one, but they're up 3-2. Ready. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Kyle Finnegan.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Finnegan.
Here comes a pitch. And that one is inside, ball 1.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
The 1-0.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
One now. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Turner with the throw to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Low. The next to hit takes outside.
1-0.
Kicks and fires.
Nope, ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
The tying run at the plate. And another ball. Wander Franco up next for the Rays. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now batting Wander Franco. 1 for 3.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that one fouled off. And the 0-1. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Low. The base runner at first with 1 out. Checks his swing. Now would appeal to third. No, he held up. The 1-2. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lau.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
And there's a foul ball. Move to first. Low. Back easily. Another move to first. And he's back again. Again to first. And no luck this time either. Here's the pitch. Runner on the goal.
No ball.
Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position with a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Here at Wrigley Field, onto the bottom of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Elly De La Cruz. And a pitch. That clips a corner. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Colin Poche getting ready to go. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So man aboard. And next for the Cubs, Joey Meneses. That's in there. Strike one. The pitch. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw to second and great jump.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Runner at second, nobody out. And right back to the mound. One gone to the bottom of the eighth.
Now batting, center fielder,
Brian Reynolds, the next Cub to hit. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. One out and a runner at second. Runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike. Over to third, but the throw's offline.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
Oh, 2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Jimenez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Righty to the plate. Fouled off. He was late. 2 outs with a runner at third. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. And the runner holds. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. One left for the Cubs, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. On the mound now, Ryan Weiss. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 69, Ryan.
Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Weiss, 26 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And a pitch. And that's too high. Good eye right there.
2 balls, no strike.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Nico Holsizer next to bat for Tampa. The pitch. That's in for a strike.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there, and as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now the left fielder, Nico Holsizer. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And the righty deals. And a count 1-2. And the right-hander deals. And there's a ball. And now 2-2. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Christian Bethancourt, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. At the belt and fires. That one catches the zone, and the count 1-1. The pitch. Good eye right there.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch. The 2-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
One-run game, one out, one on. Next offering misses, and it's a full count. Jose Siri waiting for a turn at the plate. Payoff pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball four.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
2 on, 1 out. Jose Siri next to hit for the Rays.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Here's 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. And the 0-2. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Macias tossed to second, on to first, got him. And it's a double play to end it.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rays, 2 runs on just 2 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours.